Hello, and a very warm welcome back. It's wonderful to share this time with you, delving into the rich landscape of wisdom that unfolds across a long life. Today, we're talking about something truly remarkable. Something often forged in the fires of experience, resilience, and specifically, the deep inner strength that frequently becomes almost second nature after navigating 7 decades or more. We often hear about the challenges of aging, but less frequently do we celebrate the incredible adaptability and fortitude that people develop simply by living, learning, and overcoming. This isn't just about bouncing back from difficulties. It's often about developing a kind of inner unshakability, a calm center, a wise perspective, and a set of coping skills that allow one to face life's inevitable storms with remarkable grace and strength. This resilience isn't usually a conscious strategy learned from a book. It's organic wisdom absorbed into the very fiber of one's being through lived experience. Today, let's explore 6 key pillars that seem to form the foundation of this profound inner strength, often mastered in later life. These aren't magical qualities, but rather perspectives and practices cultivated over time, offering insights for us all. Let's begin with the gift of the long view. Pillar 1. Deepened perspective. Seeing the bigger picture. One of the most powerful sources of resilience gained over many years is perspective. Think about the sheer number of events, changes, crises, personal and global, joys, sorrows, and trends witnessed over 70 years. This vast library of lived experience provides an incredible context that fundamentally alters how current challenges are perceived. What might feel like an overwhelming catastrophe to a younger person is often viewed with more equanimity by someone who has navigated similar, or even tougher, situations before. This doesn't diminish the reality of current difficulties, but it changes the relationship to them. Reduced catastrophizing. Experience teaches that most situations, even very difficult ones, are survivable and often temporary. The tendency to immediately leap to the worst possible outcome lessens contextual understanding. Current problems are seen not as isolated, all-consuming events, but as part of the larger tapestry of a long life, with its inevitable cycles of ease and difficulty. Recognition of past resilience. Remembering previous challenges that were overcome builds confidence in one's ability to handle present difficulties. I've gotten through things before, I can likely get through this too. Distinguishing major from minor. The ability to differentiate more clearly between genuinely serious problems and minor inconveniences or temporary setbacks sharpens considerably, preventing undue stress over smaller issues. This broadened perspective acts like a steadying anchor. It doesn't eliminate problems, but it frames them within a larger context, reducing panic and allowing for calmer, more reasoned responses. This ability to see the bigger picture is a cornerstone of inner strength. Building upon this perspective is a crucial acceptance of reality. Pillar 2. Wise acceptance. Embracing reality without futile resistance. As we've touched upon previously, a significant amount of human suffering stems from fighting against realities we cannot change. We resist aging, lament past decisions, argue with difficult circumstances, or become frustrated by the imperfections of life and others. This constant internal battle is exhausting and counterproductive. A key pillar of the resilience often seen after 70 is a deeper, more ingrained practice of wise acceptance. Again, this isn't passive resignation or giving up. It's the mature, courageous ability to acknowledge what is the unchangeable truths of a situation, including limitations, losses, or imperfections, without wasting precious energy in futile resistance. Acknowledging limits. recognizing personal, physical, or energy limitations honestly and working within them rather than constantly fighting against them. Making peace with the past, truly accepting that past events cannot be undone, learning from them, but releasing the consuming anger or regret, lessening judgment, accepting the imperfections in oneself and others with greater compassion and understanding. Reducing frustration caused by unrealistic expectations, adapting to change, meeting inevitable life changes with flexibility rather than rigid resistance, seeking ways to navigate the new reality effectively. When we practice wise acceptance, we conserve enormous mental and emotional energy. We stop banging our heads against brick walls. This frees us up to focus on what we can influence, our response, our attitude, our actions within the given reality. This calm acknowledgement of what is not weakness. It's a profound strength that fosters inner peace even amidst difficulties. The third pillar involves the conscious direction of our vital resources. Pillar 3. Focusing energy wisely, knowing what truly matters. Life constantly presents us with demands on our time, attention, and emotional energy. Distractions abound, obligations pile up, and minor dramas can easily consume disproportionate amounts of our focus. Younger years might involve trying to juggle everything, pleasing everyone, or getting caught up in trivialities. A hallmark of the inner strength often honed over decades is the ability to discern what truly matters and focus energy accordingly. Experience clarifies priorities. There's a growing understanding that time and energy are finite and precious, leading to a more selective and intentional engagement with the world. Choosing battles carefully, less inclination to get drawn into minor disagreements, unnecessary conflicts, or pointless arguments. Energy is reserved for issues of genuine importance. Saying no gracefully. Increased ability to decline requests or commitments that don't align with core values, priorities, or available energy without excessive guilt. Prioritizing key relationships, concentrating social energy on nurturing deep, meaningful connections rather than maintaining numerous superficial ones. Ignoring the noise, less susceptibility to fleeting trends, societal pressures, or the constant barrage of unimportant information. Attention is directed more purposefully, focusing on core values, aligning actions and commitments with deeply held personal values provides a clear filter for deciding where to invest energy. This isn't about selfishness. It's about wise stewardship of one's life force. By consciously choosing where to direct focus and letting go of the non-essential drains, individuals retain more energy for meaningful pursuits, maintain better emotional balance, and experience less overwhelm. This ability to focus energy effectively is a key component of resilient living. These first 3 pillars, perspective, acceptance, and focused energy, build a powerful foundation for navigating life with unshakable inner strength. These first 3 pillars, deepened perspective, wise acceptance, and focusing energy effectively, build a powerful foundation for navigating life with unshakable inner strength. But the resilience often seen in later life is also supported by a more skillful relationship with our inner emotional world. Pillar 4. Enhanced emotional regulation. Navigating feelings with skill. Life continually presents situations that evoke strong emotions. Joy, sorrow, anger, fear, frustration. Younger years might involve being frequently overwhelmed by these feelings, reacting impulsively, or perhaps struggling to understand or manage them effectively. While difficult emotions never disappear entirely, a key strength, often honed over decades, is enhanced emotional regulation. This isn't about suppressing feelings or becoming cold. it's about developing a greater capacity to navigate them with skill and wisdom. Recognizing transience, experience powerfully teaches that even the most intense emotions are temporary. They rise, peak, and eventually subside. This knowledge prevents panic and allows one to ride out emotional waves without being completely capsized. Observational distance. Developing the ability to observe one's own feelings. I am feeling anger right now. Without being totally consumed or identified with them, I am anger. This space allows for more thoughtful responses, healthier coping mechanisms. Over time, individuals often discard less effective coping strategies like avoidance or lashing out, and cultivate healthier ones like talking things through, seeking perspective, gentle self-soothing, or engaging in calming activities. Reduced reactivity. As mentioned under perspective, the pause between feeling an emotion and acting on it tends to lengthen, leading to fewer impulsive decisions or regrettable words driven purely by intense feeling. This greater emotional skill doesn't mean life feels less intensely, but it means the intensity is less likely to derail stability or lead to destructive behavior. It's like becoming a more experienced sailor who knows how to handle rough seas. The waves might still be high, but the skill in navigating them keeps the boat upright. This emotional maturity is a vital pillar of inner strength. The fifth pillar involves a clearer, more anchored sense of who we are. Pillar 5. A solidified sense of self-anchored authenticity. Throughout much of life, we are figuring out who we are, trying on different identities, perhaps being heavily influenced by societal expectations or the opinions of others. Our sense of self can feel somewhat fluid or dependent on external roles and validation. One of the gifts that often solidifies after 70 is a much clearer, more stable, and internally anchored sense of self. Having lived through diverse experiences, navigated successes and failures, and shared many external pressures, as discussed previously, individuals often arrive at a place of deeper self-knowledge and authenticity. Knowing core values, a clearer understanding of what truly matters personally, providing an internal compass independent of external trends. Accepting strengths and weaknesses, a more realistic and accepting view of one's own character, talents, and limitations, without excessive self-criticism or grandiose illusions. Reduced need for external validation, self-worth becomes less tied to achievements, roles, or others' opinions, rooted instead in self-acceptance and living with integrity. Consistency. Actions and choices tend to align more consistently with this authentic core self, leading to a feeling of inner coherence and peace. This solidified sense of self provides a powerful anchor. It makes one less easily swayed by criticism, less prone to chasing fleeting trends, and more confident in making choices aligned with personal values. It's the strength that comes from truly knowing and accepting oneself, providing a stable foundation regardless of external circumstances. Finally, the sixth pillar addresses our capacity to find meaning, especially when things are tough. Pillar 6. The ability to find meaning even in difficulty. Life inevitably includes periods of hardship, loss, pain, and challenge. When faced with adversity, it's easy to fall into despair, bitterness, or a sense of meaninglessness. Why me? What's the point? However, a remarkable strength, often developed over a long life, is the ability to find or create meaning even within difficult experiences. This isn't about pretending hardship is good, but about actively engaging with it in a way that extracts value or purpose. Focusing on lessons learned, seeking the growth or understanding that can emerge from overcoming obstacles or surviving loss. What did this challenge teach me about myself, about life, about what truly matters, finding purpose in contribution, using difficult experiences as fuel to help others facing similar struggles, offering empathy, support, or guidance born from personal understanding, appreciating resilience, recognizing and valuing the strength discovered within oneself simply through the process of enduring and adapting to hardship, shifting perspective, finding meaning in small moments of connection, beauty, or gratitude, even when larger circumstances are challenging, legacy and connection, drawing strength from the desire to leave a positive impact or be a source of love and stability for family, even amidst personal struggles. This ability to find meaning prevents hardship from leading solely to despair. It reframes challenges not just as burdens, but as potential catalysts for growth, connection, or deeper understanding. It provides a powerful sense of purpose that fuels resilience and allows individuals to maintain hope and dignity even when facing significant adversity. This meaning-making capacity is a profound pillar of inner strength. Conclusion: the quiet power within. These 6 pillars: deepened perspective, wise acceptance, focusing energy wisely, enhanced emotional regulation, a solidified sense of self, and the ability to find meaning in difficulty, paint a picture of the remarkable inner strength, often cultivated over 7 decades or more. This isn't about being immune to life's challenges. It's about developing an unshakable core, a profound resilience forged through lived experience. It's the quiet power that allows individuals to face the inevitable storms of life with greater calm, navigate changes with adaptability, maintain a sense of self independent of external factors, and find meaning even amidst imperfection. This inner strength is perhaps the greatest testament to a life fully lived and wisdom deeply integrated. It's a reminder that aging can bring not just physical changes, but also profound growth in character and spirit. What pillars of inner strength have you observed or cultivated in your own life journey? What helps you feel resilient? Please share your invaluable insights in the comments below. If this exploration of inner strength resonated with you, please give the video a like and subscribe to Elderly Wisdom for more reflections on the resilience and wisdom found in aging. Sharing this video could offer encouragement to someone facing challenges. Thank you for being here today. May you recognize and draw upon the deep wells of strength and resilience within you. Until next time, be well.